Ready to go. And now the DH, Luis Arias. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're underway. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Now the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Just missed. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one not close, and it's 3-2. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Drew Rasmussen. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Junior hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Adolis Garcia at the plate now. That's ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. Rasmussen, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Palmeiro. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now Rafael Palmeiro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him swinging. So now Turner in on that right side. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
Down.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Adam Dunn. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Marte throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, now the third baseman, Chase Headley. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
Caught him looking for the K. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. Bogaerts,
0-1's the count.
who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramirez makes the catch. And that on to the 3rd inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So here's Murphy now. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Coors Field. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Rasmussen back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1. And that one is inside. Now a fly ball to right center. Griffey gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball.
0-2. We got a full count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. Fly to center his first time. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And ball 1. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Upstairs. For Armstrong. Stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4 to a board.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shohei on the go. There's a ball.
1, no strike.
No throw, safe at second. Fouled off. He was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
One ball.
Second and third, one away. Here in the last half of the third. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Now batting, left fielder
Adolis Garcia will hit next. Struck out looking his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one misses, and that's ball two. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball three.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the fourth, and now here is Manny Ramirez. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Junior at the plate now, and that's inside. On the corner for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Here's Manny Machado. Flied to right his first time. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Marte for one. Relay to Delgado in time, inning-ending double play. Bottom of the fourth. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. That one missed. The next offering misses. 3-1 now. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Travis Bazzano. First pitch swinging.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now Rafael Palmeiro. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter will be Justin Turner. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Adam Dunn, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one becomes property of the beast. He sends it out of here. It's 3-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw the break early, coming from the other side.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. He throw a second great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Ohtani at second with nobody out.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. Adolis Garcia digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kirby Yates. He's into the game with the bases empty. Lobber to right field, way back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-0. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Just misses with that one. 4 runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the third baseman, Chase Headley. That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bogarts in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
To short, could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. 0 for 2 in this one. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Breaking ball in there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Marcus Semien. There's the strike.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Right through there, got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Sean Murphy. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Luis Arias stands in. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Arias.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Corrals it. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Ted Simmons. Yates back to work. And there's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Number 4.
Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Well struck right field. And that one becomes property of the beast. They go back to back. It's 8-0. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Craig Kimbrell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that misses. Now 2-0.
No strike.
Foul ball there. Still only one out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Now
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count. That's a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. Man at first with 1 gone, and now it's Manny Machado. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7.
0 balls, 2 strikes.
But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Just missed.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Turner is retired. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Headley, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here comes X to the plate. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That catches the zone for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's...
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. We're in the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Dunn. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's
Off
inside.
the plate, ball 1.
Into center. Bazzana makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's the short. Stop at the plate. Marcus Semien.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Sean Murphy will hit next.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On the ground to first. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. In and over on the strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. Just
Outside,
missed. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Hola, Ángel.
2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a foul ball. Bazzana stands at second with no outs. Ground ball right side. Palmeiro takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And it's fouled away. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit.
Runner on the move. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Runner on the go again. Hard on the ground to first. Steps on the bag for 1. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back. We go to the ninth. And the batter now, Manny Ramirez.
Go ball.
Swings through that one for strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Inside. Ball two. And a count 2-1. And strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Junior, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings and misses, 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one hammered center field. Bazana settles underneath it, and that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the